Hello guys and welcome to Laebonyarts Tarot. I just wanted to start off by saying thank you so much for all your likes, your shares, your comments and your subscribes. I really do appreciate it. If any of you would like to book a personal, all info on how to do so is in the description box below. Okay, please do make sure you're reading through all avenues of information before booking with me, okay? So today I'm going to do a channeled message. I do have some cards here, so I will be pulling some cards on the energy if there is time, depending on how much, of the message I get out, because sometimes when I channel it's just more than what I thought I was gonna say. Okay. So yes, it's to do with love. So I would say this is kind of like a collective love message. It's based on the because I've been getting so much channeling message and downloads like for the past couple days. Like my brain is like hurting. I've just got so much that I need to get out, and I just prefer to write things down sometimes. But I wrote something on the community tab about Venus, love, being summoned. So for those of you who read that, the divine wanted me to kind of convey that message visually. So that's what I will be doing. I'm going to be talking about that. Those of you who are waiting on true love, this message and this video will be based around the subject of love, okay? I just wanted to just quickly start off by saying there was someone the other day that commented about, they made a comment about my appearance, right? I'm not going to get into it because I've been trying to not do that. I just wanted to say, I'm not your woman. So what I do and how I choose to express myself as a grown woman is got nothing to do with you, and it's not your concern. I don't tolerate toxic, controlling masculinity. You're not going to come up on my channel and oppose your views onto me. I'm sorry that the way I am offends you, but don't project your offensive, insecure energy up onto me. It's just, I was very stunned when I saw this message because I thought, who is this? Is this like a bitter ass ex that I rejected, being like disguising themselves? Because this person was so concerned about me and the way that I am. And that was just real weird to me. So I just wanted to say that. Worry about yourself. Don't worry about me because I ain't worried about you. Okay? And if you don't like anything, or if you're offended by anything, why are you here? Okay. Let's move the fuck on. So, excuse me. A lot of you are summoning true love. A lot of you are asking for true love. And I just wanted to just first of all start off by saying that when you are asking for something, we've got to be very specific when it comes to the English language, because like even when we look at grammar, if you don't have like a comma in a certain place in a sentence, it can completely change the way that the sentence is read and perceived, okay? So when you're like, words are spellings within itself. So when you are asking for something or when you are conjuring something up, you need to be very specific in what you're asking for. And a lot of people are asking for true love, but they're not asking for somebody to truly love them. Do you understand me? So Venus is coming. Venus is here. You will encounter Venus in a form that you're probably not expecting, okay? Because when you're asking for true love isn't necessarily romantic, because love is the highest vibration. So true love can come in many different forms. It's an energy, it's a characteristic of a person. So when you're asking for true love, she will show herself, and you can encounter true love on a daily basis, and depending on how you react to your environment and the people within your environment will depend on whether or not you'll actually get that in the way that you want it, I guess. I don't know if I'm making sense here. It's kind of like when you summon, well, not you, but like when crazy people summon demons, and they like for example, people who play with Ouija boards, and they're like, oh yeah, let's talk to the spirit, and then the demon comes and they just weren't ready. Okay, they weren't ready. The demon's like, you called me. They thought they were just gonna have a little chat on the board, like, no, my nigga, like, I'm here, what's good? Okay, That's how Venusian energy is. It's like you need to be ready and prepared for true love, because people have such superficial mindsets, and so they've got their own visualization of what love is, like in a perfect little package, and it's not always given to you in the way that you want it. And you're going to get true love within a person before you get someone who loves you truly. Okay, there's a difference between summoning the love goddess Venus and actually having somebody who's meant for you, who's your perfect partner, who's going to love you. Now, a lot of you will be like, oh my God, I always hear that true love is coming, but where is it? Well, first of all, if you're desperate for something, it's not going to come. Okay, it's you're focusing on it too much. Or again, true love has already shown itself to you, but you haven't been receptive to it because it's not in the package that you expect it to be in. Because, yeah, do you understand what I'm trying to say? When you're asking for something, you need to be very specific to the universe of what you want. Because you can ask for a soulmate, for example, but a soulmate doesn't mean a life partner. It doesn't mean that there's going to be somebody that's going to be with you for the rest of your days. And a lot of you, if you're not encountering loving relationships, it's because you're not ready for it. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? A lot of people, they obsess over love, and it's kind of like, the more they say, if you love something, let it go. The more you obsess over something, the longer it's going to feel like it takes to get to you. And that's how you create codependency, because you're waiting for something for so long. When it actually comes to you, you'll end up scaring it away, because you haven't really worked on yourself enough in order to kind of be in the correct mind state to appreciate real love. And when you're asking for true love, you really need to look at yourself and say, am I the embodiment of true love? Do I really understand what it is like? Because, you know, a lot of people, they're very selfish. Oh, I want someone to love me. I want someone to love me. Okay, but what are you doing though? Because a lot of people have come into your life and they've shown you love. And how have you repaid them? That's what you gotta ask yourself. Some people have stink attitudes. People are loving and kind towards you on a daily basis, and some of you are just rude to people. Or again, vice versa, some people are just rude to you. Some of you could operate from a loving space on a daily basis, and you just get fucking walked all over. Okay, but again, that's a test within itself. The divine wants you to see how you deal with these encounters. Okay, so that you don't end up turning into your abusers, or turning into your attackers, turning into your enemies. Like, your love is strength. Because people say they want love, but I find it so funny because people run away from it at the same time. Like, guys will be like, you know, I'm not saying I love her. Like, the fuck? What? They're scared of love, yet a lot of people see loving energy as a weakness. They take kindness for a weakness, but then they're scared of it. Do you see how that doesn't make any sense? So there is power in love. So you need to be of strong mind, body, soul, and spirit before you can really say that you really want love in your life. Okay, if you're like, I understand everybody wants to be loved and all that type of shit. I'm not saying that that's not something that not everybody wants, but if you're not receiving it, there's things that you need to work on. And, you know, working on yourself, you're not going to be able to work on yourself in 5 minutes. Some people, it takes years for them to work on themselves. And a lot of the time, you're always blaming someone else. You've got to kind of look at yourself and be like, well, how can I be a loving person? Because a lot of the times when you're not treated nicely by people, you build up walls, or you build up kind of like habits or reactions that are based on how people have treated you, and then you end up projecting that subconsciously in other relationships. So sometimes some people are just difficult to love, you know. But a lot of the times I always say to people, like, you don't recognize it when it's in front of you. So a lot of the times if you summon something, I'm telling you, it's come to you in some way, shape, or form. Or you could be that person that has been summoned. You could be the embodiment of love. And sometimes your mission is to show someone you ain't ready for what you asked for, my nigga. Okay? So anyway, for some of you, love is coming. And you'll know when it's here, because you're going to get this uncontrollable desire for a person. Like, Venusian energy is, woo! It's a strong energy, man. It's a strong energy. Some of, like, it's that kind of, it's that the saying, like, love at first sight. Like, you're literally gonna feel like you're in love with somebody and you don't even know why. You can't explain it, but you're gonna be absolutely enamored with this person. Okay, you're gonna absolutely adore them. It's gonna be a very strong connection, a very sexual connection as well. But I feel like the how you'll really know it is because you're gonna be in love with this person's mind. Because I did do a post the other day when I was talking about connections and how people start from the root chakra rather than the crown chakra, and you need to connect with somebody on a mental before you can connect with them on a physical, because the brain is what rules the body. If the brain's not functioning, the body doesn't work, and people, they act with the wrong brain, if you know what I mean. Okay, so you need to make that mental connection before anything else can happen. And true love is very, very rare. If you encounter true love, you should find yourself very lucky. So a lot of you are not getting it because it's a rarity and you're not a rarity. Because you may follow the crowd, or you may do things that everybody else does. Like, you're not deserving of something that is unique and is precious. Because unique and precious things have to be handled with care. So that's why I say to people, like, you need to really work on yourself. Self-love is not like just, you know, looking pretty or doing things that make you feel good. Like, it's, you need to work. It's just, you either know or you just don't know. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? A lot of people as well, they haven't healed from relationships in the past that have hurt them, and you feel like you've healed. You'll know when you've healed is when you get into another relationship and how you behave. If you're always paranoid, or you think the person's going to cheat on you because every other person that you dealt with cheated on you, you're not ready. You understand me? You're not ready for love. So I really want people to stop summoning things that they're not actually ready for, and ask the divine to prepare you for true love. Ask the divine to help you to act from a true loving space. Ask the divine to be a representation of what it is that you're asking for. Because it's coming. I can feel it. As someone that's ruled by so much Venusian energy, I hear the summons all the time. Some of you have encountered true love already. Some of you, for a small portion of you, it's the same sex. Because again, Venusian energy can come in whatever form. And you're going to be very confused, because you're going to be like, oh my God, I'm not even gay. Like, why do I fucking like you? Like, this is for the females. I'm not sensing it from the masculine side. The females, you're going to encounter with somebody that you're going to fall in love with that's the same sex as you. And you're going to really be denying the feelings. You're going to be afraid to express how you feel, because you feel like it's not going to be reciprocated. So yeah. But you'll know when you're in love with somebody, because it's going to be a feeling that you've never felt before. And this person just has an energy and an essence about them. And their mind is going to be beautiful. You're going to fall in love with their mind, as well as the outdoor package. But their mind is what's going to get you, okay? That's when you'll know. And then your heart. And then down there, like, when everything is in alignment. When everything is in alignment. But you're also going to feel really scared as well, because the feelings and the emotions is going to be like an overflow. You're going to like, oh my God, I don't know what to do with all of this, okay? Some of you, you're going to meet somebody that's coming to you. And again, like I said, I just want people to be ready, because Venus is coming. Venus is coming, okay? Venus is coming. Prepare yourself. So, what messages can we have for today? Romance, what did I say? Venus is coming. Venus is coming. Romance is here. Romance is here. We've got divine timing that wanted to flip over. So like I said, for some of you, it's going to happen when it happens, okay? You can't be desperate for it. You set it out into the universe. The universe acts in miraculous ways. The universe is also trying to prepare you for somebody that's perfect for you. That's not going to be something that happens overnight. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? What messages do you have for the collective? We got Sweet Kiss. I told you that Venusian energy. It's showing itself. So that's how you're going to feel like you just want to kiss up and touch up and love up on this person. Communication. Venus is coming. Venus is coming. Clarification. At the bottom of that, we got child. This represents new love. As well as this could be somebody that you may have a child with, but this is kind of like represents innocence to me. Something that's new, okay? Something that's born, okay? So please clarify romance. So what messages do you have for the collective in regards to this love that they're inquiring about? Okay, so we've got leaving, separations, endings, and divorce. So yeah, like I said, for some of you, you need to let go of certain things, okay? For some of you, like I said, romance came, but you rejected it because you couldn't handle it. For some of you, this is what's going to happen. For some of you as well, you need to release the need for this so that it can come to you, because she's walking away, but she's walking right into the sweet kisses, okay? For others of you, that's not your main focus right now. But yeah, deja vu in my dreams here. I'm telling you, Venus is coming. I just keep on hearing Venus is coming. Please clarify sweet kiss. This is the overall energy. What do we have? We've got abundance, hidden wealth, transformation, and growth. Gorgeous energy here. So some of you definitely are working on yourself. You're working on your abundance. I said to people as well, for true divine feminine and masculine energy, you need to be all the queens in one. So if you're not, if you're the Queen of Cups, the queen, like to be an empress, the Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands. Did I say that? Swords, Wands, Cups, air, Swords, Wands, Cups. What am I forgetting? Pentacles. There we go. This energy, you've got to be grounded if you want that real divine feminine love. If you just want a counterpart and a life partner, somebody to be comfortable with, who you have that mutual respect, that's different. Venusian love is a different type of love, man. It's not for everyone. I keep telling you, people, it's not for everyone, because everyone can't handle it, because everyone people don't know how to work on themselves. People don't know how to walk away from things that are toxic. People want the wrong people to love them, the people that's not meant for them, you know. But yeah, success is coming. So those of you who have grounded yourself, who's grounded your energy, you're going to meet somebody that's really going to take care of you, okay? So some of you, this is coming. Venus is coming for a lot of you. Some of you, you're not going to be able to handle it. Some of you, you are. That's all I have to say. Communication. It may sound repetitive, but that's the messages that I'm getting. And then we've got elevation, peak climbing, and transcendence. Yeah. So once you reach that mountaintop, once you've ascended, once you've worked on yourself, it's coming. I'm telling you. The heavens can hear you. We've got manipulation, control, influence, devious, trick, exploitative, and fool at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, so some of you, again, you're, how can I say this? Be careful of those who try to come in the form of what you want. This is why I say not to obsess over something, because when you obsess over something, you can be easily manipulated. Because you're like, oh my God, somebody finally loves me, they're being romantic. Like, it's not superficial, it's an energy, okay? Some of you are done with the manipulation, you're done with the control, you're done with all of this shit. And that's why it's coming. But you need to stop focusing on when love is going to come and focus on building yourself, okay? Because people, you know, are being very much manipulated based on what the idea of love actually is. People don't really have an understanding of love, so that's why they don't know how to recognize it. But it's not something that you can teach. Like, you just, yeah, Ace of Pentacles, listen, she's walking away, she's focusing on her coins. I told you, stability is key. You need to be stable, because, you know, when you stabilize yourself and your finances, it helps you to stabilize your emotions. It helps you to stabilize your energy. You've got to work on your foundation, on your body, on your vessel first. You've got to stabilize yourself. When you are solid, it's easy for things to attract themselves to you, because it has something to attach itself to. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay. Please clarify the Forest. What do you have for love? Okay, yeah, we got the Four of Swords. Healing. Okay, taking time to sit down and to think to yourself. And like I said, love is heavily on your thoughts. But, you know, this is clarified by the sudden hidden wealth here. So, again, this is all saying you need to focus on your pentacles. Some of you, you know, you're emotional people. You're loving, you're caring. But are you solid? You know? Please clarify the mountains. Okay, yeah, we got the 9 of Swords. So I told you, someone here is overthinking about something here. And they're thinking about the things that are not really important. Okay? And the 3 of Pentacles. Pentacles, all up in this reading. Now, like I said, for some of you, there's going to be somebody here that's offering you a stable commitment. Okay, somebody cannot stop thinking about you. You could be at a distance from this person. For some of you, you're going to fall in love with somebody, but they're going to be very far away from you. And this is really going to stress you the fuck out. Because you're like, why have I finally found somebody that I really want, but they're so far away? But this is why you need to get on your Pentacles. Because maybe your lover is somebody that lives, you know, across the world from you. And, you know, you need to get that stability going so that you can move across the world to be with this person. You know? There's like fucking trillions and thousands of people in the world. Don't focus on one person. Underneath that, we've got death. So, you know, you need to make sure that you kind of end shit and let it go, release it. Focus on those pentacles. Focus on being devoted to spirit. And you're going to get the love that you've been wishing for, that old school love. But at the moment, you need to focus on your projects. For some of you, you may be working with somebody and you fall in love with them. You broke my heart. Yeah, listen, I told you. Some of you, you're not over your heartbreak. You think you're over it, but you're not. I wished for someone like you. I was just talking about wishing. Listen, you're going to get what you're wishing for. But you need to go for a spiritual awakening here. Okay? And twin flame. I told you, love is coming. This person's going to think you're absolutely amazing. You're going to be harassed by temptation. Okay? I'm coming back to you. Listen. Love is coming. Are you ready? Are you ready? That's it. That's it and that is all. Like, I'm not even going to go deep into this. You need to be ready, man. You need to be ready because when love comes, the temptation is going to come. The battles are going to come. The devil's going to play on your weaknesses. Going to manipulate you. All this shit is going to happen. You need to be mentally strong, mentally prepared for Venus. Because she's coming. That's all I got to say. Let's just pull an affirmation card. What do we need to affirm? I embrace my culture and uniqueness. So you need to embrace your differences. And I am vigilant. Someone is definitely watching you. Some of you could be researching something. Yeah, it wants to come out again. And then we've got I am abundant and blessed. But we've got I am structured and organized. So like I said, you need to work on your structure. You need to work on the structure of your brain, if anything. So if your finances and everything is in check, how's your mental state? Can you express love? Is your heart chakra really open? Are you affectionate? Read up about Venusian energy, man. Read up about loving energy. Do you know your worth and your self-value before you're worrying about fucking dick and vagina? The divine has spoken. I am out. Peace out. Toodle. Doodle. Do.